Welcome to the MISD Insider, our weekly visit with Midlothian School Superintendent, Dr. Lane Ledbetter. Hello, I'm Alexis Carey, and I'm here, of course, with Midlothian School Superintendent, Dr. Lane Ledbetter. Welcome.
Good morning.
I believe last week we passed 8,500 students in our district, and by the end of the week we had 8,522 students. That's well above the projections for the year, isn't it?
It is. That's actually about 50 students above what we projected for this school year. So that's it's exciting. Kind of falls in line with what our demographer had projected for the year. When he does his projections, it's more looking at an average for the school year, and he had projected around 8,470, and so exceeding 8,500 was quite an accomplishment, or quite exciting, and then now to be at 8,522, and we continue to gain students every week.
Wow. What challenges does this unexpected increase pose come at this point in the school year?
Well, as you can imagine, there's a lot of challenges as you add more students, and I think the greater challenge is knowing that with the trends that we continue to add students. So obviously it affects us from a class size standpoint at the elementary levels. It affects us with classes at the secondary level. And as we continue to grow, then that's something that we have to look at and manage from a personnel standpoint as we go throughout the year. So, and then just in general from a resource standpoint with space in our facilities. And so it really ties back really perfectly to the fact that we were able to pass the bond election because now we have some opportunities moving forward. I think we see that the trends are that we're going to continue to grow. We're exceeding projections. I think it ends up being around a 4 to 5% growth over last year. So it's exciting, but at the same time presents a lot of challenges for us.
So voters passed a bond in November to address this growth. What has been done at this point? Yeah,
and I think, I just touched on a little bit, it's confirming to see that, or affirming to see that the growth is here and it continues to take place. And as you drive around the community, you can see that homes are being built and neighborhoods continue to go in. And so we're very excited and thankful that the voters did approve the bond for additional facilities. And with the growth, looking at our projections for next year, looking at the timing of each one of those, we feel like that it is very much a necessity that we are online and ready to go very soon with elementary number 8 and middle school number 3. Over the next couple of years, we'll begin to reach capacity at our elementary levels. We're very much approaching capacity at our middle school right now, and so we definitely are going to need those two facilities probably within the next 2 to 3 years. So starting this spring and into the summer, we'll begin the design process for both of those facilities. We've sent out information RFQs, requests for qualifications for architects, looking at those facilities moving forward. We're also going to move forward with a lot of our technology needs, infrastructure, and different things like that. And then also, there were some maintenance type things in the bond for HVAC at 3 of our elementaries. So we're moving forward with that actually this spring, and we'll begin working on that this summer. So a lot already taking place in the planning phases. I know that, our voters and our members of our community and parents, at this point, we're not moving dirt and building a facility at this point, but there's a lot of work being done behind the scenes to prioritize the use of those dollars. We've got committees, a bond oversight committee that's now in place, and looking at selling bonds at the next board meeting. That will be on there to begin selling bonds so that we can generate the funds to start some of these projects. So there's a lot happening behind the scenes, and definitely we'll begin to see work happening on those 3 elementaries this summer, and then the design process for those next 2 schools will take place very soon. So we're excited about that.
That's cool. Well, I'm sure everyone's looking forward to that. Thank you, Dr. Ledbetter. That's all the time we have today. And thank you guys for watching us. Please join us back next week for our next MISD Insider.
Thank you.